It's the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, this is James Cook. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
So these might are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Wardell Hunt is there on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Olave is the motion man. Allen now on second down. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. 25 yards. The pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Olave is the motion man. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Escaping to his left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ready up! Liking it!
Kill!
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there was a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll get this out wide. A big hole. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play.
He kicks this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Bill looks to throw. To Kincaid once again. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Bills.
Big-time play there for Buffalo. And even 30 yards.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Open space inside the 10. And he's in! James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Little play action here with McCarthy. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start on the ground with Cook into the secondary at the 45. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 56 yards.
It's a gain of 56 yards. First down.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Pushed out to his left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the carry, here's Israel Abonaconda. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. A run here with Abonaconda. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's still on his feet, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Samuel, going to see what he can do. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On play action, Allen forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start. And he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Bills.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Olave is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be dropping after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, Josh Allen. Throwing right, it's taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's into the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
For the extra point.
The PAT up and good. And the Bills move out to a 3-point end. 17-14. Ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Abanaconda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
2nd and 10. Wide on the RPO, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. On the ground, it's Abanaconda, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. Next thing you know, the big old D-tack is just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Crazy. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this.
On the set.
1st and 10. Running from the pistol with Abanaconda.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's McCarthy. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. first time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the Bills' 4-yard line.
Second and inches.
19 Tiger. Go.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that if things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Record out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here is Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Now Allen. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
46-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. And I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Here comes second and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it with this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
man in motion, heading left. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looks like they had us for a second. They went into the bag and tricked. It almost worked. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's taken down up past the 35. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
2 yards. First down, Bills.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Olave is the motion man. To throw once more, here's Allen. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Olave is the motion man. To the air once more is Allen. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this stays a two-score game. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
On the double.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example of that.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Minnesota. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Run with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football that they can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Will Reichert down on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Vikings will extend his third quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He's going to about to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. As this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Now this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, Allen. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Bills. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now he takes off. Now he forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on the 36-yard line.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Olave is the motion man. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. On the run to the right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll struggle to get that to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Olave is the motion man. Allen going to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He finds a man downfield. It's Hilton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First and 10.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and a yard. He'll get this out wide. There he goes again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will add one more onto their big lead.
17.
Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking good. Play call. Terrible execution. That one is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Will Riker now on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings add on to their already sizable lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Gain of 20.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another
A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And the Bills first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Allen. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after?
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.